How's it, brother? Great job today. Everything you're doing is going really well. Your fingers are getting better. Do me a favor. Keep practicing on the D major and the D major with the third finger and scooting that up to an E major. I'd really like to hear this and this coming through super awesome. Other than that, today we just worked again reiterating what triads are and then how to build a chord off of it. If we were to build a chord like that, the C6 or the A7, we definitely can move it up a half step and go, oh, that's a B flat minor 7 and also a C sharp 6. And then up another half step would be a B minor 7 or a D6. So when we keep moving these, the chord names change, but you don't have to know every name, just as long as you know how to play it in context. So what I would like to start doing is make sure that we can play every single chord for every single key signature. And by doing that, that just means a fair comprehension of all your chords. At this point, we're going to move over to our right hand and do fingerstyle movement. So we're going to take these feelings that we have of and put them with finger movements, melody from the left hand, right hand, correlating, counterparts, being able to read it on a piece of paper. I'm not going to make it too hard. It's going to be easier. I do have a piece of homework that I'm going to have you do in about 2 weeks, but you get through your third quarter school or your third week of school here that I know is a little tougher, and then we'll go into that later. I just want you to be able to have this tool in your tool bag like other things. This is where it starts. If you don't already know this, play along with this. Ready? C major, no sharps, no flats. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. The next in the circle fifths, C, D, E, F, G. G has one sharp, it's F. G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D minor, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished. Remember, it looks like a D7 because it's the same chord, F diminished, and then G major, G, A, B, C, D. D has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, C sharp diminished, remember? B diminished, second fingering, scoot up a whole step. C sharp diminished, D. If we're gonna go all the way around the circle fifths, we'd have D to E, all right? Or no, D, E, F, G, A. So A is A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor. Here's where we're gonna get our C sharp diminished. What are we doing? A? Oh, what's right before A? So A, B, C, D, E. So that diminished would be G sharp diminished to A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G diminished, A. After A, we have A, B, C, D, E. So E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor. Where is it? Here it is. C sharp minor. Here we go. D sharp diminished. E. So on and so forth. If you keep going up the scale of fourths, you're going to be able to see that all the chords that you've learned by this scale, they're all already done again. E, F, G, A, B. So B major goes up to C sharp minor, D sharp minor, E minor, or E major, F major. So A, B, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E major, F, E major, F sharp major, E major, F sharp major, G sharp minor, major, G sharp, wait a minute, what is that? Am I losing my brain? B, C sharp, D sharp, B major, F sharp major, G major, G sharp minor. Yeah, G sharp minor. Sorry about that. G sharp minor, and then our last one is going to be a diminished, right? sharp diminished with a half step down on your first finger. Yeah? So what we're going to do in the next week is make sure that all the notes that we have go through here, that you don't get brain farts like I just did, and that it's clear, because each time you do do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, we're going to be moving up those scales. C to D, D to E, E to F, F to G, G to A to B, B to C. Well, C sharp, D sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. And I know that you don't know all the names of those, but you do know where to put your fingers because we worked on this. So what we're going to do, we're just going to tie these names of these chords in together, and then we're going to be switching to our right hand, meaning this, on this video, is the first example of what I want you to concentrate on this week. You're going to be playing your thumb on the high G. Hear how I just said play with your thumb? See? We're advancing. G, C, E, A. I want you to do thumb, pointer, pointer, pointer. That's all I want you to do. G with the thumb, C with the finger, E with the finger, A with the finger. All pointer finger. If you do 1, 2, 3, dum, bum, dum, bum, 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 the next obvious thing to do is just switch that up. So do alternating. G, C, G, E, G, A, G, C, G, E, G, A, all with the thumb and the first finger. Eventually, we're going to switch our fingers to a second finger. And the reason why we're doing this is it's going to get these other fingers strong, just like we got the pointer and the second finger strong by doing individual quarter notes. So when we're doing, let's say in the key of C major, a 1, 4, minor 4, 7, we'd have... See that? That's a correlation of just doing different in and out movements. Or there's hundreds of them. Well, I don't know if hundreds, but there's many, many of them. And the main ones are just like our beats that we do, like the calypso beat and the reggae beat. They're just different ways to use your right hand with the rhythms we have, and it's not like a whole bunch of new learning. You already know where your one is, which is what we learned that for. So, great job this week. I will see you next week. This week, no need to really practice anything. Just start doing your G with your thumb, first finger with your C, E with your first finger, and A. Once you get through that by going... I'm sorry. The next obvious step is to do G, C, G, E, G, A, G, C, G, E, G, A. If you can get it up to this speed, that's going to be really something. And we're going to do a couple different chords next week. It was good seeing you. I'll see you next week. Aloha.